Utilization is one of the biggest and really one of the strongest, I think, features or functionality that we have within Medigate. It essentially, it does require a little bit of setup. So obviously, the default's going to be 24 hours. In a hospital, a lot of devices run 24 hours. So to really get the full picture of utilization, we need to go in and say, all right, so for certain clinics, maybe a certain clinic is only open 8 to 5. So if that clinic's only open 8 to 5, obviously we're not going to be utilizing those devices outside of those hours. But if we set that time frame from 8 to 5, we can see how often those devices are utilized. Why that's really important is the cost savings, specifically with devices. A lot of times you will have, maybe it's a radiology, the head of radiology come to you and say, I need this new device. And you could say, okay, well, tell me more. Why do we need this new device? And he or she will typically say, well, we have 5 other devices. We're already overly booked with those devices. I need one more. It costs $120,000. So you can actually go into the system and look here and see and look at those 5 devices and say, well, actually, you know what? 3 of those devices, yes, they're being used maybe 90%, but 2 devices aren't being used a lot. And a lot of times what you'll find is those maybe 1 device or maybe 2 devices will be of a different manufacturer that the staff maybe wasn't initially trained on or properly trained on, or maybe the user interface just isn't it's not as nice of a tool to use. So they will sometimes book appointments out to be able to use the tools that they like. So that then helps. In that case, you can save maybe $120,000 by not buying another device, but maybe train your staff of like, look, we have these 2 devices. They were pretty expensive. Let's utilize